Hello, and welcome to Trapper Rod's Outdoor Pursuits. This is going to be part 2 of our Precision Rifle Brass Prep series. Today we're going to measure these cases. I've got my sample of 50 cases here. We're going to find the shortest case, and we're going to set our Little Crow Gunworks trimmer to the mouth of that case, just touching it. We're going to trim all of our brass to that same length, and we are going to run them through the RCBS Case Prep Center. We're going to deburr them and we're going to chamfer them. That's going to get all the case necks exactly the same length. That's important because what you want is you want the same neck tension to be holding that bullet. You want that bullet to release out of that case at the exact same time with the exact same tension under the exact same pressure. And the way we do that is we make sure that the case necks are the exact same length. And then we're going to turn the case necks to make sure that the brass is even all the way around. And that lets that bullet launch exactly the same every time. It is going to give us a lot more consistent results there at the target. So we're going to measure these up. We're going to find the shortest one. And then we're going to set up our tool. Check it. We found our shortest case. The length on this case is 2.0225. We're going to set up our Little Crow Gunworks world's fastest trimmer, and we've already got our collet in it. The way this works is it has a bunch of different inserts for different cartridges. You put them in here. Then you set your depth, and it's got a cutter in there, and it'll trim that back to just exactly the right length. So that's the next step, is to set up our Little Crow Gunworks. We've got our Little Crow Gunworks set up to be loose. You can see that it comes off. You've got this end mill that fits on very tightly on the inside of this aluminum housing. We've got our collet in there. This is the 6.5 PRC collet. We're going to put our case in there, and we're just going to let it kiss it. All right, you can see the end of that case there. You can see it nice and square and pretty. We're just going to run through some of our brass. Just going to take just a hair off of it. We're going to remeasure. And it looks like we took off about 3/1000 of an inch. So that's going to be our length of every case that we prep, and we're going to do all of them all at once. And so we have just exactly the right length, and then we're going to run them through this case prep center. The original cases from Lapua were measuring 2.023 to 2.029, so we vastly improved the length of the case in consistency. Our cases are measuring from about 2.020 to about 2.0195. Pretty close. So we've got our rifle brass trimmed to length. The next step is going to be to chamfer and deburr the case mouth. There's many ways to do it. This is an electric machine. There's hand tools to do it if you're just doing a few dozen. But you just want to give it a couple of seconds on the chamfer and a couple of seconds on the deburr. And that's just going to leave that case mouth nice and open and take the burr off the outside so it can accept the bullet. You don't need to put a lot of time into each case. A couple of revolutions is plenty. So these cases are going to be ready to go, and the next step is going to be to get the necks turned and get the exact same diameter and thickness of case neck. So thank you for stopping by Trapper Rod's Outdoor Pursuits, and God bless.